I think today is interesting to meet with parties from throughout the ecosystem and understand where we are on this journey of enabling the Internet of Things. I think the future steps we should be taking is really understanding how we enable the Internet of Things. You know, what are the challenges in terms of removing constraints and enabling what really is going to take collaboration between multiple parties to create these big data Internet of applications that are going to make lives better for everyone, reduce cost of manufacture and really help the UK. I think what's interesting for us is the move from local area in the home body-worn devices to what happens when you go outside. A lot of sensors are going to require low data, low bandwidth types of communications, and will probably be isolated, requiring battery power. So particularly interested in what kind of wide area technologies will be available and how things like ultra-narrowband technologies will come in and really meet the requirements for high volumes of sensors. It's certainly something that Arqiva we're looking at, and we're looking to invest in that area of the Internet of Things, recognising that probably half of sensors will be battery powered, requiring just a small amount of data throughput. I think in the government's role really they need to think about how do you facilitate, for example, the smart city. You've got public, local authorities running services, and you've got a lot of private enterprise. So how do for example, if you had a smart parking system, how would you relate that to the traffic management so that you could get more efficient and reduce time in traffic and congestion and CO2 emissions? So you've got multiple parties that need to work together, some managed by local authorities, some by private enterprises. In order for the smart city to operate, you need to identify really who's sponsoring it, who's funding it, and how do these parties encourage to work together. And I think it would be interesting for the government to look at how they would facilitate that. Maybe sponsoring some workshops with end users, consumers, to really find out how do we maximise the benefit from this technology.